The college football playoff quarterfinal matchups are set. A&M and Louisville will battle it out in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We have a national championship rematch between Miami and Ohio State from way back when. Mississippi State and NIU will clash in the Silver Spaceship, and Texas and Notre Dame will meet in Jerry's World. What a quarterfinals we will have for you here. Mississippi State and Northern Illinois played each other in Week 2 4 seasons ago, and Bam Bam Bishop's first game as a true freshman. He'll now play them again in what could potentially be his final game as a redshirt senior.
Today they play it for real as young men in the college football playoff.
And welcome to the Silver Spaceship in the Arizona Desert, the college football playoff semifinal at the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. And tonight's historic first ever collision of 13-0 teams. The Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 3 seed in the play, the Northern Illinois Huskies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
What a job by Chris Fowler to set this baby up here in the VRBO Fiesta Bowl in the Silver Spaceship. Mississippi State is coming off an absolute demolition of the Boston College Eagles. They won 56-17 to get here. This is NIU's first ever trip to the Silver Spaceship in Glendale, Arizona. And on the second play of the drive for Hail State, they're going to fire into coverage. He's picked off by Sterling Boone, who is playing in that cover 2. He comes over and makes an athletic play, and the Huskies force an early turnover. And look at this going on the sideline right now. It's Sterling Boone holding up the turnover gloves. He heard the chirps all week from Mississippi State, calling NIU a punching bag. And what a response here. 2 plays later into enemy territory. Wade Waterberg's going to go hard play action to Bam Bam Bishop. He's going to fire over them off to a streaking T. Stead, who's going to get inside the 12-yard line. Takes a shot as well. Now 2 plays later again, after a 5-yard pickup on first down, let's feed Bam Bam Bishop again. And look at him get north-south, make a cut, and get down to the 1-yard line. We won't talk about what happened after that. We're just not going to show it to you. It wasn't good. So now Hail State has the ball back, and they are going to get stuffed on 3rd and 1. What a play by Serge Starr, the middle linebacker. And they force another punt. Following that Mississippi State punt, Northern Illinois has the ball back, looking to jumpstart a drive here. 2nd and 10. We're going to go jet pass. No, we're actually going to hand it off to Major Cashman, who's going to hop and skip his way and bulldoze people, running people over and getting a first down on 2nd and 10. Very next play, Wade Waterberger gets it out quickly on a little zig to T. Stead. However, on that same drive just a minute later, it's 4th and 3, and the chart says to go for it inside our own 40-yard line. The analytics do say to go for it. Wade Waterberger, straight drop back, lofts it up. It's going to be making the catch is again T. Stead. What a player he's turned into. Now inside of 2 minutes and a half, it's still scoreless. Now 3rd and 5. Wade Waterberger has time, steps up in the pocket. He's going to fire and knocking it out the last second. It's going to be 4th and 5. What do you do here? The chart says to go for it and not take the 3. And with the cowbells raining down, we're going to go right back over them off to Sean Brake, who this time hangs on to it inside the 3-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1, just like we had it in the first quarter, yet we didn't score any points. Again, not going to bring up why. We're going to go wild dog to Bam Bam Bishop. This has worked so well all year long. He shakes a tackler, shakes another tackle, and scores standing up. And the Huskies draw first blood. And that would cap off a 15-play, 85-yard drive, taking up over 5 minutes of game clock. However, we should have ate a little bit more clock, because now inside of 40 seconds, Mississippi State has the ball back, and they're in the red area. And they're going to loft one downfield, and making the catch is the big tight end, number 82, who rumbles his way in. And we are tied at 7 just like that. Mississippi State scores in less than a minute. And the detrimental part about that is that the Hail State Bulldogs get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. But now on 3rd and 15, after a couple of TFLs, the Bulldogs have to get all the way out near the 26-yard line, and they're going to fire. It's going to be caught, but he's not able to turn upfield. He's just tripped up, and the Bulldogs have to punt again. A huge stop for the Northern Illinois Huskies defensively to begin the 3rd quarter. And on the punt, it's kind of a low-line drive. It's going to be picked up by Sean Brake, who makes his way out near the 40-yard line. However, later that drive, Wade Waterberger will take a brutal sack to make a 2nd and 6, now a 3rd and 14. Still in the red zone, however, and Wade Waterberger trying to make up for that mistake. He's going to locate Sean Brake, who turns upfield and gets just a yard short. It's decision time again, and the chart says to go for it again because field goals will not win you the VRBO Fiesta Bowl. And listen to those cowbells. But look at Bam Bam Bishop walk in untouched, and the Huskies go back in front. However, Mississippi State will get the ball back, and their quarterback is scampering for first down yardage. But now they're going very quickly with just a minute to go in the third quarter. And off play action, their quarterback is scanning, and he wants it all, but there's double coverage. And for the second time today, it's picked off by Sterling Boone, and he's got a convoy, not really, but he's able to return it around midfield. And as we head to the final quarter here in the Silver Spaceship in the desert of Glendale, Arizona, the Northern Illinois Huskies are just 7 minutes away from punching their ticket to the college football playoff semifinals. However, now it's 3rd and long at the 12-yard line. They're going to fire in the traffic. It's going to be caught by Jamal Abraham, but he's 2 yards short, so it's decision time again. And the goal of this drive was to just get any points to go up 2 scores, and that is what they're going to do here on 4th and 2 at the 5-yard line, and they're going to tack on 3. It's a 10-point lead for the Huskies. So every drive from here on out for Mississippi State is a must score, obviously. And with 5.5 to go, down double digits, they're going to go for it here at their own 41. NIU can smell the CFP semifinal if they can just get off the field here on 4th and short. And Mississippi State's going to fire downfield. It's going to be complete to keep the drive going. And getting to the line quickly, once again, without huddling because time is of the essence, Mississippi State is going to drop back. Their quarterback's going to pump fake it and then get it out to the receiver. But hang on a second. There's men flying downfield that are not allowed to be. A couple of big boys got way too far down in space. And that is a critical penalty because it would have been a first down for Mississippi State, so that wipes out the big play. However, later on in that drive, they would end up getting a first down anyways. Now they get 6 yards on first down to make it 2nd and 4. And once again, they're going to go no huddle, getting to the line very quickly inside the 30 with just about 4 minutes remaining. And leaking out of the backfield on a little wheel route is the running back. They're going to pick on Darth Cater, who fell asleep. And just like that, it's a 3-point game.
It really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
With the cowbells in full force, a 3rd and 1 for NIU here, and they're going to try and get a first down to Bam Bam Bishop, and they get it, and more, out near the 40-yard line, and Mississippi State's going to have to start using those timeouts here pretty quickly. However, poor clock management by the Northern Illinois Huskies, and with 1:48 to go on 4th and 5, they'll have to punt it away after an incompletion by Wade Whataburger. Pretty good punt, though. It pins them inside their own 20-yard line, but with 1:41 remaining and 2 timeouts, the Bulldogs have plenty of time to not only get into field goal range, but win the game. But now here we go, 4th and 7, 1 stop for NIU, and they're off to the CFP semifinal. They can smell it right here. Just get off the field right now, and they win the game. 4th and 7, they're going to fire downfield into heavy traffic, and somehow hanging on to it for the first down catch is Mississippi State right at midfield. Clock continues to tick now, 1:14, 1:13. Mississippi State at the 48-yard line going very quickly. They snap it with 1:09 to go. They're going to get it out a little check down, but breaking a couple tackles and getting close to another first down. Now the Bulldogs will spend that second timeout. So here we go, 1:04 remaining. Mississippi State in enemy territory, knocking on the door of fringe field goal range, but they want more. However, they throw sideline. It's picked off. It's picked off by Dontrell Chambers, and he's running it back the other way. What an interception by Dontrell Chambers, and he is going to slide down at the 5-yard line, and the Northern Illinois Huskies may ride on to the semifinals on that. One of the biggest defensive plays in the history of this entire program is going to win the game against Mississippi State, a team they couldn't beat in Starkville 4 years ago in Bam Bam Bishop's first game as a true freshman. They get their revenge 4 years later in Glendale, Arizona in the desert. And in an all-time lunacy VRBO Fiesta Bowl, the Northern Illinois Huskies come out on top against a team from the SEC that dropped 56 points a week ago against Boston College. They hold them to just 14 here today. Wade Whataburger managed the game 20 of 33, 221 through the air, had a crucial mistake that we did not show you on camera. And how about the Huskies defense, forcing 3 interceptions of the Mississippi State quarterback. Bam Bam Bishop toted the rock 18 times for 83 yards. He found the end zone twice for our only 2 touchdowns of the game. Major Cashman, T said, all the receivers, Sean Brake, they all contributed. And on the defensive side of the ball, it was all about Sterling Boone's 2 picks. Lennox Lloyd had a sack, and a beautiful interception by Dontrell Chambers breaking on the ball. And would you believe this? Who are the Huskies facing next? They're going to face the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California, in front of the San Gabriel Mountains against one of the most iconic schools in the history of college football. So Louisville, Ohio State, and Notre Dame NIU.